KSCI was being able to work with professionals from the field and seeing how different conductors conduct their choirs.
KSCI is different from other choir experiences because there are a lot more professionals that are helping us use our voices and figure out how to make different sounds.
The pace is just so much faster, and there's a lot more music to learn as well.
The Contra Summer Choral Institute is a truly unique educational experience for the kids in Kansas City. We have age-appropriate and experience-appropriate ensembles, 4 different ensembles for kids ages 10 all the way through 25. We bring in clinicians who are at the top of their field to work with the kids for a week. We also bring the professional singers of Contra of Kansas City to work with, perform with, sing alongside with these kids, creating an experience that you really can't find anywhere else.
He would show us what to do and very specific about what he wanted, and once we got there it just changed the whole song dramatically, and he treated us completely like professionals as he would in his own home choir.
We would split into 2 groups. There was a higher group and a lower group, and then we would go with different directors and we would start to work on different parts, and I felt like that really helped us so we could learn our part by ourselves before we had to mix it with other parts.
The KSCI small honor choir setting allows for more individual help. I know with our director last year, we didn't have to work as much on the full sound. We more worked individual parts and then it all meshed together in the end. So there's a lot more individual help and a lot more focus on just the minor details that make a song great.
For the students, that's a very valuable experience because they do get to see that singing is a lifelong activity. It's not something that you only have to do when you're a kid. They have the example of our adult singers that shows that I love to sing and I can sing now, but I can sing into my adulthood as well. And we think that's a really important thing, an important lesson to show the kids.
Upperclassmen should definitely sign up for an audition for concert chorale because it just prepares you even more for college, I think. Whether or not you're going into music, you're working with college professors. It's very beneficial. You meet a ton of cool people all the time, and you make a ton of new friends from all over KC.
My favorite part of the performance when we were performing was the song Cantate Domino, which we did up on the balcony.
Yeah, the student-to-conductor relationship is awesome. It was never, do this because I told you to. It was never that. It was always, let's try this and see what happens. And most of the time it was right.
I had a lot of my students enrolled in KSCI the first year. They were consistently inspired to do it again, but also to talk consistently after the experience of how great it was and how unique it was for them. And from a teacher's standpoint, anytime I can send my kids to something in the summer where they're not in school anymore, the stresses of the semester are behind them and they can just focus on their love of music without anybody having to make them do it or beg them to show up on time. Any of those stresses that happen in the school choir environment is really exciting to see. You get to see your students have their love of music take on a life of its own.
With the choir camp being in the summer and the kids that are there have chosen to be there and they've paid to be there, they all want to be there and they all did it for a reason. And so it's very much more attentive. You don't have the kids that are talking on the side and making distractions and stuff. Everybody is focused the entire time because they want to sound good and they want it to be an experience of a lifetime for the audience and for themselves.